Hello YouTube and Facebook. We're going to be discussing today the pandemic, of course. Hopefully we'll put some positive spins on it and maybe a few suggestions. So right after this, I'll be right back and then we will get into this. Be right back. And welcome back. We are here and we're going to be doing another video of the about the pandemic. So maybe hopefully some positive things, maybe some things that might make a few people mad, but oh well. Anyway, so get into it. This is now April the 6th, 2020. And I was thinking about this last night, that at the end of the year, how they always have those end of the year things, like what happened in history. Guess what the #1 subject is going to be? No, it wasn't the fake impeachment and all that, although that in some ways played part in with what we're dealing with now. But no, not the fake impeachment, but the coronavirus. And we're now, like I said, we're into April 6th, and I'm doing okay. Kind of boring, being stuck at home. I have plenty of groceries, so I don't need to go anywhere. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I got my mask in case I want to go out, if I do want to go for a walk. But I just stay at home and do what I'm supposed to do. It really sucks. But it's just something that needs to be done. And some people are used to it. I got some friends that well, if you want to call them friends, I call them acquaintances. Friends are people that you really that you really keep in touch with, and so these are more like acquaintances. And yes, I got the special effects going here where I can do smoke effects. So hey, we'll just add some special effects to this video. But anyway, and they're kind of used to it. Like they lay around, read books all day or whatever. Me, I'm people who know me knows I'm definitely an outdoorsy person. My brothers and I used to go camping every weekend. They had all three of us. We each had our own trailer. I would not camp with my brothers. They probably fart more than I do. So I'm more of an outdoorsy person. I like being outdoors. And this pandemic does have a tendency to kind of, take its toll on you. But you just got to think positive and think to the future, and think about what's going to happen after the pandemic, which is going to be some good things, I do believe. So anyway, so like if you're starting to feel kind of down, I recommend watching Netflix or Hulu or whatever. I saw a video yesterday by John Schneider, Bo Duke from Dukes of Hazzard, and he also played Clark's dad on Smallville. And, he did this speech, not speech, but he did his little rant about Netflix. I guess Netflix and Hulu are canceling people's subscription if they can't afford to pay for it. Because, people may have to decide, of course I don't have Netflix or Hulu, so, stuff like that doesn't really affect me none. But, there are people out there that are relying upon these services, and if it wasn't for people, like a lot of you out there, I assume a lot of people that are going to watch us probably subscribe to Netflix or Hulu or, or something. And, all these subscribers made Netflix #1, and Netflix can't give people a break during a pandemic for like 2 or 3 months and say, well, you know, if it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't be #1, you know, so thank you. And you know, I mean, I can understand maybe if you're a brand new subscriber, but I mean, if you've been a loyal Netflix person for, you know, a year or 2 or more, then man, cut them a break. You know, times are rough, times are hard. Here's your fucking Christmas card. You know, Merry Christmas. But sorry about the language. But you know, so you know, I don't understand all that greed. I guess greed. Now the other thing I kind of wanted to touch on was the you know, these people, and I know some people, you know, get bored and all this other stuff, but you know what? There was a song, man, I wish I could share it on here. I wish I could figure out a way to share it. It's an awesome video. And I don't know who it is. He's an older guy, and he's sitting at the piano, and you know, he's got a, you know, a nice long beard and stuff, and he plays this little tune on the piano. And if you want to look it up, it's on YouTube. It's all over the place. It's called Stay the Fuck at Home. That's the name of it, I swear. It's called Stay the Fuck at Home. And the song may have rough language, but you know, the message is clear. I mean, you know, they're saying like the next 2 weeks here is going to be rough, and it probably will be rough. And you know what? You may get bored, but you know what? Put your big girl and your big boy pants on and just do it. Stay home. It's not, I mean, just find something to do, you know, read a book, watch a movie, or, you know, or listen to music. Music is the doctor. That's what the Doobie Brothers put, you know. Music is the doctor. So, you know, and it is. Music is, you know, it gets me through some rough times. Sometimes when I, you know, I mean, I miss socializing. Don't get me wrong. I do. I miss socializing with people, although there aren't too many people here in Columbus that really care to socialize with me right now, but that's okay. But, you know, I miss socializing, but guess what? I also don't want Corona, and I don't want to, you know, I don't even want to see anybody I know or anybody I don't even know. I don't want to see anybody with it. So I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to listen to our governor and our president, whether you like him or not. I'm going to listen to them. And they're saying, you know, you got to do the social distancing, and you got these churches that are supposed to be, you know, let's see, how can I put this? You know, they're supposed to be, you know, kind of lead by example. But you got some of these churches that are saying, well, you're taking away our right, you know, we're allowed to do this and do that. But there's nothing at all in there stating that they're also allowed to spread the coronavirus. Hello? You get, you know, like 1,000 people. There's a church here in Ohio, and there was one in Florida that have 1,000 people in there, and they're all, you know, touching each other and all this. It's like, you know, yeah, go ahead and just spread it some more, you dickwads. But anyway, so, you know, people need to just abide by it and stay home. I won't even go by the title of that song that I just love so much. Sometimes if I need a good laugh, I will look it up. And I can't remember the name of the guy, but it, you know, it's an older guy, and he's got the beard, and he's playing the piano, and he's singing that song, and then at the very end, he gets up, looks right at the camera, and goes, "Stay the fuck at home." So, you know, I like it. Of course, some prudes would probably say, but it has bad language. Oh, whatever. You know, you shouldn't really be saying language like that. It's a word. It's a, you know, the word, you know, the F word or F-bomb, whatever. I'm not saying you should go around and say it, but it's meant to kind of lift people up. And, you know, and people are not listening. So, yeah, stay the fucking home, you know. So, if that's one way to get across to them, then by golly, I'm all for it. Bring it on, and I'll share it. But I know people that are still getting out, even if they're sick, even if it isn't corona, but they said that if you're sick, you know, stay home no matter what, whether it's corona or not, stay home. You know, they're saying that, you know, we should stay away from people and, you know, and keep your social distancing, and so I do. But so I'm doing my part. Now it's time for those of you out there, and some of you might be watching or you're not, but you know, do your part, because stay home. You know, I don't want to hear you whine and bitch and moan and complain. Well, I'm bored, or you know, I'm home with somebody, but I feel alone. Stuff. You know what? Try my point. I'm here all by myself in this house, and there is no one to talk to. Luckily, I have my girlfriend I can talk to. I have family I can talk to. I have, you know, my cousin. You know, we always talk about, you know, old movies. You know, watch some old movies. Watch some Disney movies. You know, feel good. You know, watch some feel good stuff. You know, and if you really want to read, you know, I recommend, like, if you really want to read, stay away from the post-apocalyptic books, especially when it pertains to a virus. There's a book that I really want to read. It's a 3-book set. It's called The Zulu Virus. And I really want to read it, but now's the time not to. You know, you don't want to read it now. You kind of want to escape. You know, you want to think, you know, go and think about something else. So, you know, stay away from those kinds of books. You know, read a good detective story. You know, I listen to a lot of old-time radio. I love old-time radio. So, you know, all that stuff works. But anyway, I'm not going to stay on there too much longer. I'm going to get ready to end this. But, you know, just do what you're supposed to do. Stay at home. Whether you're bored or not, put your big boy or big girl pants on and find something to do. I mean, you know, clean your house. I'm pretty sure that there's some people out there that are whining and complaining that they have nothing to do. Well, clean your house. Lord knows, you know, maybe it needs it. Who knows? But, you know, find things to do. It's not that hard. Get out. You know, they're saying you can't get out. I mean, they're not saying you can't get out. They're just saying if you get out, stay away from people. Go out and walk your dog, whatever, you know, walk your woman or your, whatever, you know. Get out and walk. But, of course, now my girlfriend's probably going to say, you son of a gun, I'll get you. But anyway, you know, get out and walk, but just stay away from people. Get out and walk around the block. You'd be amazed, you know, what it would do for you just to get out and walk around the block, you know. It makes you feel great. And like I said, I don't like it, but guess what? You know, I'm going to do it because I want this thing to be over with. I don't want us to lose any more lives than we've already lost, you know. And that's just like my smoky effects. That's cool. But anyway, you know, I don't like it, but I do it. So, all right, people. Well, you know what? I think this is going to be about it. Like I said, just find some things to do. And yes, I know it's a little sad because they will probably end up canceling a lot of summer events. Like here in Columbus, they will probably end up canceling Red, White, and Boom. I love Red, White, and Boom. But you know what? They will probably end up canceling it because it's Columbus's biggest event, you know, where they show the Midwest's largest fireworks display and stuff like that. So, you know, but oh well, you know, it's just better that you know, I'd rather be safe. So, all right, and that's what I want everybody out here to do. I want, you know, I hope you enjoyed this video, you know, but I really do want everybody just to stay home, stay safe. That way we can all get back together again, and I could do another video a year from now, and we could say, wow, man, we made it through. You know, so that's what I want. I want everybody to get together next year. We can have our own, you know, kind of virtual reunion or whatever. So that's what I want. So, all right, everybody, stay safe, stay inside, and stay sane. You know, find things to do. And to quote that song, Well, first of all, before I quote that song, I just want everybody to, you know, who watches this video to like, comment, and subscribe. I understand that some of my other videos have went pretty well, so I hope this one will go too. So I encourage you, if you see it, if you like it, share it, you know, whatever. I'd much appreciate it. So, alright, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and stay the fuck at home. Peace.